Hi guys, and welcome back to the No Gluten Zone. I normally create content for people with food issues. Today's topic continues on my series about red light therapy. Hi guys, I wanted to interrupt your previously scheduled video just for one moment and ask for a big favor. So I've had a goal all along to hit 500 subscribers for my channel, and I recently hit 400, and it just makes it feel so close. I'm almost there. So I wanted to ask if you would consider subscribing. It is free. Just click the subscribe. And if you want to be notified of future uploads of videos, you can hit the bell icon. I would so appreciate it. And if you're watching this video at some point in the future when I already have beyond 500 subscribers, then I would still appreciate your subscription, because I guarantee you I have some new updated goal at that time. So I so appreciate each and every one of my subscribers and viewers. And I just wanted to ask for this favor. And also, if you hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, just to show me what you like to see, it helps me plan future videos and that sort of thing. So thank you so much. And now back to your video. So today we are focusing on this one. You can get this. This is made by Hooga brand, and you can get variations of this. There is one that just has blue light. There's one that just has red light. This is a mix. They call this a beauty light. This is a mix of 4 lights. It has blue, it has red, it has yellow, and it has near infrared. And so this is primarily meant for the face. And I use it for that because I do struggle with adult acne. I've been struggling with adult acne for over 30 years, and it is wonderful for that. But you can also use this on your body. So I like that it's small, and you can move it around wherever you need it and just use it quickly without having to use the whole big panel, which I will do a video on my panel as well. So a device like this, being a beauty light, I am going to talk about using it as such because it is intended for that. It combines, I have some notes here because this gets pretty technical, photobiomodulation and cosmetic dermatology applications together in one device. So this is non-invasive skin therapy that involves light wavelengths. So it works via photobiomodulation, where light is interacting with your skin cells to trigger biological processes. So the red light is going to be between 620 to 700 nanometers. It will penetrate the skin moderately deep, and it will stimulate collagen and elastin production. It will reduce fine lines and improve firmness in your skin. It does enhance circulation and give the skin a natural glow. And it will speed up wound healing and scar healing. So that could be on your face, or that could be somewhere on your body where you have a wound or a scar. Then looking at the yellow light, actually, when I got this, I was a little disappointed that it didn't have green light because I've heard so much about green light. And then when I researched the difference between green light and yellow light, I found that they're pretty much the same, except that yellow light penetrates more deeply than green. So I'm actually happy to have the yellow light versus the green. So yellow light gives you a gentler penetration into your skin, and it can soothe sensitive skin and reduce redness. It brightens dull complexions and evens out the tone. And it has a very calming effect. Like if you have rosacea or eczema or psoriasis or something like that, it can be very helpful and soothing and calming to those things. I do struggle a lot with eczema as well as acne. So then looking at the blue light, that is going to be 405 to 470 nanometers. And this is the shallowest penetration. It's mostly on the surface level, but it's very antibacterial. It's definitely effective against the bacteria P. acnes, which typically causes acne. I originally started out in light therapies with a mask made by Neutrogena that you would wear, but it really bothered my eyes, even closing my eyes. And then I even bought like the tanning bed goggles to cover my eyes, still bothered my eyes. They actually took it off the market. That, and they had a little pin light one that I moved to. They were taken off the market because people were complaining that they were bothering their eyes. So I did move, I got rid of the face one and just used the little, they were like pen lights. I put them up against my face wherever I had a blemish, and I didn't see them, so they didn't bother my eyes at all. And they ran for 2 minutes, but it was a combination of just red and blue light. And that was my first experience with light therapy. And it was really amazing how much faster the pimples could go away, any blemishes would go away, even scarring would clear up so much faster if I used those. But I was always looking for something to prevent it more than wait for it to appear and then treat it with that little pen light. So this will cover a much larger area, and it can definitely help in the prevention side of it. This will also help regulate oil and sebum production. I do have a very, very oily face. It's slightly less as I've gotten older, but it is still very oily. And if I do not control that oil, I will for sure break out with acne. That is one of the triggers for the acne. And this is often paired with, speaking of the blue light still, it is often paired with red light to reduce inflammation while you're treating acne. So red and blue are kind of like your minimums for acne. And then the yellow is really helpful for calming and soothing. And the near infrared we're getting to now. So that's going to be 800 to 850 nanometers. This is a deeper penetration. It's going to reach into the muscles and deeper tissues of the skin. It helps to reduce inflammation and speeds healing at the cellular level with mitochondrial stimulation. It supports circulation and skin repair beneath the surface, and it works synergistically along with the red light for anti-aging benefits. Looking at all of these lights together, there is anti-aging benefits of collagen stimulation, wrinkle reduction, and firming of the skin. For acne management, there's bacteria reduction from the blue light and calming inflammation from the red, near infrared, and yellow light. There's a brightening and calming from the yellow light for a more even tone and reduced redness in your skin. And then there's just overall skin health with better circulation, cell turnover, and healing of your skin. So treatment guidelines, the session length is typically 10 to 20 minutes, and the frequency is 3 to 5 times per week initially. Then your maintenance is 1 to 2 times per week. I usually do it a couple times a week. And the distance from your skin is device dependent, but you should have it close without actually touching, right? And you could hold it out here and just be covering the whole area, but I like to hover a little more closer and just move it all around. And safety and considerations. This is generally safe, non-invasive, and completely painless. Eye protection is recommended, especially with blue and near infrared light. And it did say in the owner's manual that having LED lights so close to your eyes, you should have protection. It did come with these goggles. They are completely blacked out, thick rubber. You can still see when you get it close, you can still see, like, I have the goggles on and my eyes closed. You still see brightness, but it is very, very well protected. It does say to avoid use on open wounds, active skin infections, or if you are photosensitive. There are some medications and skin topical things that make you more photosensitive. So if you're using those things, you might want to be very cautious with this. And then contraindications would be pregnancy. They say to use with caution if you're pregnant. You know, your skin can change a lot during pregnancy, and you might be more sensitive than normal. I will do a community post with a couple graphics that mention the lights, and it includes, I found some that include yellow light. So I will post those and then put a link to them in the description box, along with a link for this device. One thing to remember is consistency of use is far more important than the intensity of the use. So you don't want to get like super intense, do it for a long period of time, and then not keep it up. Like, you'd rather do shorter sessions on a more regular basis, would give you more benefits. And of course, it's good to pair this with a good diet and good skincare all over, just in general. So I'm going to turn this on just so you can see with see what it looks like. Near infrared light is invisible to our eyes, but you can see like the red, the blue, the yellow. Kind of hard to make them out, but they are there. And so yes, I usually have the goggles on, my eyes closed, and I just kind of hover around if I'm doing my face. I usually use it on my face, but I do use it on other areas, and it's the same thing. If it's not directly in my face and it's definitely away from me, like if I'm doing my foot or my ankle or something, then I will often skip the goggles, but that you can decide that for yourself. So I hope this was helpful. If you have tried something like this, I would love for you to leave a comment down below and let me know how you liked it. And if you are planning to get this, I'd love to hear what you're planning to use it for. So have a great day, guys, and God bless you.